This is a special presentation of Alamogordo Tiger Sports on Southern New Mexico's sports leader, ESPN Alamogordo 103.7.
ESPN Alamogordo 3.3. Hello and welcome to the Tiger Pits. It is Tuesday night, and we're ready for some Tiger basketball as they face off the Las Cruces High Bulldogs, the undefeated Las Cruces Bulldogs this evening. Tigers coming in at 4-20, just 2 games left in the regular season now for Alamogordo, and we'll try to finish off strong in the week. This is going to be an exceptional challenge. Tigers lost by about 40 the first time around. Cruces kind of called off the Dogs about halftime. They were pressuring the Tigers hard in the first half, and Alamo had just all kinds of problems getting the ball over midcourt most of that game, or most of that first half, and then the Bulldogs didn't pressure the Tigers most of the rest of the game and play a fair amount of their reserves in that game. So I don't know if we'll see a similar thing tonight. Maybe we'll see the Tigers have a little bit better night this evening. I mean, it's going to start right there. Alamo's got to be better against the pressure tonight if they expect to come out of here with a victory. But I think even if the Tigers play their best game of the season, it's going to be very tough to come out of here with a victory. But Alamo has been a much better team here in the Tiger Pit. Hopefully that'll translate a bit. And we got a good crowd tonight. It's Military Appreciation Night. I think that's part of it. I don't know if we've got a Showtime Dancers group that's here this evening as well. Usually that helps out the crowd a little while. We've got a pretty decent student section this evening. And, of course, a lot of Cruces fans have made the trip over Highway 70 this evening. Other games throughout the area tonight. Alamogordo girls are at Las Cruces tonight. That's a huge game. Both games this week are huge for the Lady Tigers. They can lock up second place in district if they win tonight and if they win on Friday night against Deming. That'll be here at home, and it'll also be senior night for the Alamogordo ladies. And also this evening, Tularosa boys hosting Nimmi. That game should have started around 6:30 tonight. Also, Cloudcroft boys and girls are hosting Mescalero Apache. Cloudcroft looking to play a little bit of spoiler for Mescalero Apache. They're trying to get themselves to a tiebreaker game against Lordsburg to see who wins that District 3 2A championship here in 2018-19. All right, we're going to fit in a commercial break. Apologies on getting our pregame show started a little bit late. We were working on some issues. And when I mean issues, something that yours truly had messed up on. So sorry, giving you all the full 15-minute pregame. And also for those of you turning in for Aggies tonight, obviously they are not on the air tonight. Tigers facing off. And tonight, not facing a conference opponent. I believe it's Texas A&M International. It's, I think, a game just kind of finish out their schedule for the most part. So apologies if you were turning in for tonight's New Mexico State University game. You got Tiger basketball coming up. Be back after a break. You're listening to 103.7 F7.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
OFCU is teamed up with Desert Sun Auto Group in Alamogordo and Roswell to offer you special prices and rates. Starting Friday, February 15th through Thursday the 21st, OFCU is offering as low as 2.74% APR. Visit your local Desert Sun Auto dealership for more information. Hot deals for your wheels. Let's get rolling. All loans are subject to approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com. White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat, 120-horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension, take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company to get connected. 585-2700.
Now you have a choice when it comes to keeping massive files of your bank statements every month. With an online e-statement, you'll have an accurate, easy-to-read electronic statement you can access anywhere, anytime. Get more control over your cash flow. And no more giant filing cabinets. Our e-statements get an A+. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Welcome back to Tiger Pit Tuesday night and Tiger basketball. Last game of the season. Alamo will play at home on the boys' side. They will be on the road in the district tournament in their first game. Questions, will they play a 2-seed or a 3-seed? That's probably going to be determined on Friday against Deming. Tigers win that game, then they could be 6th place in the district, which, you know, not exactly something to be over excited about, but it's something for this Tiger team, which has had a struggle this year. So I think that's something to shoot for coming up on Friday, and then likely we'll get either Gadsden or Oñate coming up on Tuesday's game to begin the district tournament. But hey, listen, I'm not counting out this game. Tigers obviously will have to play their best game of the year and need a little bit of help. They'll need Cruces to certainly have a bad evening in order for this one to go the Tigers' way. And I'm trying to see if I do have from the previous game. Deuce Benjamin knocked down a bunch of threes in the first quarter. Marcus Scott had a good game. Ray Brown had a good game. Brian Branoff, I believe, 31 against Oñate the other night, which I think is a career high for him. That's what Coach Benjamin had tweeted out. So he played himself a very good game in a crucial game. That one locked up the district championship for Las Cruces. They would have had a hard time not winning the district championship even if they had lost that game. But it was, I'm sure, nice to be able to finish that off. And they've got 2 games left to finish off their regular season. They'll play Mayfield coming up on Friday to finish off the year. But number one, Tigers have got to be able to get through the pressure. Tigers, could not get the ball over half court a majority of the game on I think that was the 25th of January, so it was a month ago that we saw these two teams play. That got to start, and also on the times they do break the pressure, they got to be able to convert on the easy baskets. This is the same type of pressure that you see that Hobbs runs all the time, and I don't know if Hobbs still runs that, but I would assume they do. And so, it makes it very difficult for you to get the ball across midcourt, but they are so aggressive with it that if you can break it, you should be able to get an easy layup on the other side. So, Tigers have got to be more aggressive. They can't dribble right into the double teams. They got to move the ball quickly, and in pressure situations, that has not been their strongest suit at times this year. So, well, pretty cool scene here at the Tiger Pit this evening. I mentioned it's Military Appreciation Night before the game. Before we got into warm-ups, they mentioned all parents who are active duty and retired military of our Alamogordo High School basketball players. And now we've got folks from the Alamogordo Junior ROTC holding some flags. And it's going to be a fun night. So we'll take a break and come back, and we've got Tiger basketball coming up next.
Tonight, the colors being presented.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
When you hear the term Outfitters of Champions, you know it's the Winner's Circle. They can do all your custom silk screen and embroidery on hats, shirts, and jackets. Whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The Winner's Circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices with group and team discounts available. They also customize trophies, personalized plaques, and sporting gear. The Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street, or give them a call at 437-9373.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
OFCU is teamed up with Desert Sun Auto Group in Alamogordo and Roswell to offer you special prices and rates. Starting Friday, February 15th through Thursday the 21st, OFCU is offering as low as 2.74% APR. Visit your local Desert Sun Auto dealership for more information. Hot deals for your wheels. Let's get rolling. All loads are subject to approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to the Tiger Pit as we have finished up our national anthem and our pregame festivities for the Military Appreciation Night. The scene as we're waiting for the starting lineup to be announced for both. Pressure getting dumped there. Tiger in there starting lineups, and we'll run through it one more time for you guys. Tigers are in their home white jerseys with gold numerals, as well as their Alamogordo across the front. Bulldogs are in their road blue jerseys with red numerals and white outlining for them. Tigers started with Clavon Spencer, number 20. Grayson Kaler, number 21. Number 10 is Harlan Gilbert, number 15, Grayson Guetta, and number 3, Nate Black. Starters for the Bulldogs this evening are Sal Nevada's number 23, Ray Brown, number 13, Shea Hernandez, number 12, Gonzalo Corbalon, number 10, and number 3, Marcus Scott. Tigers will go from right to left, and the Tigers will go from left to right. Bulldogs will go from right to left.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for District 3 5A basketball. Let's go Tigers.
All right, Kaler will take the center tip against Ray Brown. Brown controls it into the backcourt for the Bulldogs, and we're underway. Bulldogs undefeated 24-0 on the season, 10-0 in district. Tigers coming in at 1-9 in district and 4-20 on the season. Certainly would be, I think, the shock of the year if the Tigers were to come out of here with the win. Pass goes inside to Sal Nevada as he will get the layup to go, and here comes the pressure. We'll see what the Bulldogs not running that trap like they did in the last game, but more of a man-to-man pressure. And Harlan Gilbert will bring it across midcourt. They will switch to that full-court trap, though, I'm sure. Pass goes out to the corner. Clavon Spencer fires up a three, and he hits it. And the Tigers take an early 3-2 lead with 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Scott will bring it across midcourt, and he yells out instructions just between the center circles. Ball goes to Brown, top of the key. Left wing is Corbalon. Now right wing, they go inside to Brown. Brown trying to back up. Tigers double team, triple team him. A lot of contact. Ball comes loose, and it comes to Kaler. And here come the Tigers the other way with a 1-point advantage. Top of the key at Spencer. Right wing gives it to Black. They give it to Guetta, top of the key. Gilbert tries a bounce pass inside and deflected off a Bulldog player out of bounds. And the Tigers will keep it inbounds baseline left of the basket. 6:45 to go in the first on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Gilbert will pat the ball. Bounce pass into Black. Ball was deflected as it was sent inside to Kaler. Kaler will now work towards the basket, get cut off, and come outside to Guetta. He has the top of the key, now gives it out between the circles to Gilbert. Man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs. Spencer dribbles to the free throw line, picks it up there, goes out to the corner. Guetta, a couple of ball fakes now to Kaler. Kaler looks to drive in the lane. Kaler left-handed to the basket and lays it up and in. Grayson Kaler with a good drive to the basket, and the Tigers take a 5-2 lead here with 6:13 to go in the first quarter. So the back ball goes out over to the corner. Here's Corbalon into the lane. Corbalon back out to the left corner. They go inside. Hernandez had a shot blocked by Black, and it's grabbed by Spencer. So to be Gilbert, bring it into the front court for the Tigers. Works it over to the left wing. Out between the circles, it's Black. Kaler looking for position, or rather, Spencer looking for position inside. Here is Gilbert, or I should say Ferda, trying to drive left to the basket. He is going to have his shot go off the glass and miss, and Corbalon will bring it in the front court for the Bulldogs. Top of the key, Hernandez with it. He holds it over his head, directs traffic. Brown now takes it at the left wing, right elbow. They give it to Nevades. Now inside, and foul going to be called on Corbalon as he got Spencer up in the air. And actually, they're going to call the foul on Grayson Guetta. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Gonzalo Corbalon. He's a 6'3" junior. And he's going to miss back rim on the first. 5:21 to go first quarter. The Tigers with an early 5-2 lead, a 3 from Clavon Spencer, and a layup from Grayson Kaler. Corbalon with a second free throw. Second free throw rattles out. Rebound is controlled by Nate Black. And the pressure now picking up here for the Bulldogs as Gilbert is able to pull away from the pack after the ball was deflected, and then he's tripped as he comes into the front court. It'll be a foul on Ray Brown. It'll be his first. And the first team foul on the Bulldogs. Black gives it off to Gilbert in the backcourt. 5:10 to go, first quarter. Gilbert will bring it across the timeline. Spencer now goes over to the right corner. It's Black. Top of the key, and he'll dribble backwards. Trying to work his way past Corbalon. He loses the handle on it. Corbalon will get in. Bulldogs come the other way. Corbalon trying to work his way past Black. He almost lost the handle and then tried to work it to Hernandez. Ball was behind him. Hernandez tried to save it at the baseline. It'll go out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it. See Deuce Benjamin for the first time. And Corbalon will come out. And this is where the Bulldogs are going to turn up the pressure here. Tigers got to be quick with the basketball. Get it to Spencer. Spencer comes about to midcourt and then stops and gives it back to Gilbert. Ball still in the backcourt, and Nate able to bring it, or rather I should say Harlan able to bring it across the timeline. Corner, they go to Guetta. That's the first time we've seen the Bulldogs go. Second time we've seen them go to that travel. They hurt the Tigers the first time around. Alamos handled it pretty well so far. Gilbert at the left wing. And he looked to drive, and he shuffled his feet and walked. 4:18 to go in the first, and another sub for the Bulldogs as Josiah Montoya will come into the game. And Montoya checks in for Sal Nevades. 5-2 lead for the Tigers. Just over 4 minutes to go, and into the front court with it comes Scott. Scott's going to lose the handle, and Grayson's going to come away with it, and it'll be Grayson Guetta. Here comes Clavon Spencer into the front court. Spencer stops at the free throw line, gives it off to Black, sends it out to the corner to Kaler. Now top of the key back to Spencer. Spencer looks to drive left of the lane. Spencer goes up, had his shot blocked. They'll had it back for a second. Now it's a scramble for it on the floor, and Hernandez comes out of the scrum with the basketball. Bulldogs come the other way. Brown gives it off to Scott, top of the key with Guetta on him. Tigers running man-to-man defense as well. Ball at the right elbow and working his way in. Brown, pull-up jump shot. That'll just rim out. Hernandez skies in for the rebound. He has his shot blocked in the low post, and the Tigers come away with the loose ball this time. Here comes Gilbert across the timeline. Gilbert racing in the lane. Gilbert all the way to the basket. Couldn't finish. Had everything going well, but was off balance when he went up with the shot as he got to the basket. Scott, little crossover move at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper, no good. And the Bulldogs having a tough time shooting it here early. And the Tigers leading 5-2 as we close in on 3 minutes to go in the first. Guetta top of the key. Black hands it off to Gilbert. Tigers setting screens on the outside, running the weave. Give it to Kaler. Now off to Black, the left wing. Tigers not doing a whole lot of movement here. Gilbert gives it off to Guetta. Now top of the key to Black. He pump fakes. It's cut off. Now Spencer puts up a three. That just rattled out. I thought the Bulldog player got a piece of it. He may still have, but Benjamin will bring it in the front court. And Scott will bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. 2:22 to go, first quarter. Scott in the lane, hangs, and this time he does finish. Marcus Scott with the lay-in. The Tigers lead still 5-4. Here's Gilbert giving it off to Black. Black going length of the court and gets it to Kaler. Kaler stops, gets one man to go past him, but is blocked by Brown. Loose ball will come to Guetta, and then Brown's going to be called for a foul. And subs for both teams here. Corbalon comes in, so does Mike Grace. The Tigers will bring in Gabriel Marquez and Adrian Herrera. Nate Black and Grayson Guetta will get a rest. Inbounds goes to Herrera from the corner. That rims out. Rebound tipped and pulled in by the Bulldogs and Montoya. Corbalon will race into the front court all the way to the left wing. Now gives it off to Scott out between the circles. Scott goes to the right wing to Montoya. Now back to Corbalon. He holds it over his head, top of the key. Benjamin. Marquez close on him. He picks up his dribble, now goes over to the corner to Montoya. Montoya goes left wing to Grace. Grace, he can still dribble here. Now he finally does. Herrera sticking with him is close to 5 seconds, gets rid of it. Corbalon drives the lane and finishes. Found a seam and got right to the basket and laid it up and in. Tigers trail 6-5. Here is Kaler all the way to the basket as they break the pressure. And the Tigers retake the lead 7-6. 1:13 to go first quarter. And Alamo front by 1. Scott with the basketball out between the circles. Now give it to Corbalon. Spencer on him. Montoya top of the key. Right wing, it's Grace. Grace trying to clear out some space. And it is going to be a double dribble. Looked like he awkwardly tried to put the ball down, and the near official was able to catch it. There was the official on the far side, but he had his kind of was shielded by the body of Grace. So Gilbert will come out of the game, and it'll be Nate Black coming in. 54 seconds remaining. Inbounds comes to Nate Black. Across the timeline. Ball goes over to the corner to Kaler. Give it to Marquez, cutting right of the lane. Marquez, a couple up and unders. Now gives it to Herrera at the free throw line. Herrera going to turn around and fire up a three, and he's going to hit it. Herrera got his man to go by him, and the Tigers have taken a 10-6 lead. Scott will bring it in the front court for the Tigers, rather for the Bulldogs. Has the ball at the top of the key. Montoya able to get away from his man. Montoya is going to run over Adrian Herrera, who draws the charge with 20 seconds remaining. And should also mention we got the band in the house tonight. They're making a lot of noise, as they always do when they're here. Inbounds goes to Black. He's quickly double teamed. Nate will give it off to Adrian. Adrian trying to work his way into the front court. Black comes across the timeline, gives it off to Marquez. Great feed, and Marquez lays it up and in. And the Tigers have opened up a 12-6 advantage. Racing into the front court is Scott. Scott hands off to Benjamin. He fires up a three. That is no good. Just rimmed off. And the Tigers with a good start to this game, and they are fired up. They lead 12-6 after one. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on ESPN Alamogordo.
Tularosa Basin Telephone Company is famous for keeping you connected. They promise to deliver fast speeds, provide a reliable network, and do it all with a smile. Their customer service team is on top of every call with the answers you need. In fact, they believe their customers are the most important part of their business. Give Tularosa Basin Telephone Company a call at 585-2700 for the internet experience you've been waiting for.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
Alamogordo 103.7. It'll be basketball to begin the second quarter, and can't say that I'm not shocked here. Tigers opening up and leading 12-6. Certainly after what we saw in game number one between these two teams, the Tigers have come out and played considerably better. And we said the big key going into this game was the Tigers' ability to handle the pressure, and so far they've done a good job with it. Nate Black, Adrian Herrera, Clavon Spencer, Grayson Kaler, and Gabriel Marquez on the floor. Nate Black going to pick up his dribble, needing to find somebody to get it to, and was just able to get it to Spencer. Ray Brown might have caught a hand in the eye there. Three from the corner is no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last off the Tigers. Adrian Herrera tried to fire it up, and Brown just, I think, caught an inadvertent hand or finger. And he shook off Coach Benjamin, saying he wanted to stay in the game, so he's okay. It's Brown, Hernandez, Nevada, Scott, and Corbalon to start the second quarter for the Bulldogs. Scott to the left wing, hands it off. Ball gets worked around top of the key. Nevada's now at the left elbow. Brown and Herrera able to step in front of a pass. Herrera all the way to the basket, and they are going to say that That hit the glass first, apparently. I mean, that's... It was close, and boy, those are point blank, or those are, you know, second calls that are hard to get. My first thought was Brown got to that before it got to the glass, but the Tigers are going to catch a break there. And Bulldogs will bring in the front court down by 8. They get it inside Nevada's. He's going to be fouled, got a shot blocked. Coming right back, sorry, got dropped there. I think we didn't miss anything, though. Adrian Herrera got a goaltend, or rather was goaltended on the other side. Tigers are going to turn it over on this end. A foul going to be called on Harlan Gilbert, his second. And so it'll be Scott getting the inbounds. Herrera sticking close to him. Scott works into the lane, sends it out to the corner. Corbalon, 3. That's good. So the Bulldogs starting to bounce back a bit here. And have scored 5 straight points. And it's a 14-11 game. Black will get it up ahead to Ortega. Ortega across the timeline. Ortega is going to end up traveling with it. It's not a normal ball handler for the Tigers, and he was taking it from the half court all the way to about the right wing, and also had a defender coming in from behind, and Coach Voigt's going to call a timeout and try to calm things down. You knew the Bulldogs were going to come out strong here in the second quarter. They've cut it to a 3-point game. 14-11 with 6:44 to go in the second on the Richardson Motors scoreboard, and we'll be right back.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7, a 14-11 lead for the Tigers early. Opened up a 12-6 lead at the end of the first quarter. And actually out to 14-6, but the Bulldogs have scored the last 5 and have the ball back after 2 straight Tiger turnover. Inside to Nevada as he powers up, is going to get fouled by Grayson Kaler. The shot is no good, but he's going to go back to the line for 2 free throws. He is 2 of 2 at the stripe this evening. First row rolls in for Nevadas. And it'll be one more for the 6'4" junior. And the second free throw good as well. So down to a 1-point lead for Alamogordo. Bulldogs really turning up the tempo and pressure. Black able to get it up to Guerra. The Tigers have handled that pressure much better in this game. Guerra will get it to Black as he comes across the timeline. Herrera with out there on the court as well, along with Ortega. He gets the basketball. Kaler and Guerra out there for Alamo. Herrera gets it. Herrera dribbles the elbow, then gets it back outside to Black. Now it's Guerra at the free throw line. He's trying to back his way in and forced it up, but nearly got it to roll in. Good post moves there from Grayson, but just couldn't get the kind iron. Corbalon cuts right in the middle lane, gets a good feed to Brown. Brown able to force it up through some contact, and that is good. The Bulldogs retake the lead, their first lead since 3-2, I believe. Now the Tigers are going to turn it over. Brown gets the steal, gets it to Nevada's, and Nevada's lays it in, and just the Bulldogs lead by 3, 17-14. Kaler inbounds to Black, and Black going length of the court here. Gets it to Guerra. Guerra up ahead to Ortega. Ortega is able to lay it up and in. Now that's been one huge key for the Tigers in this game, is their ability to get it out of the backcourt. They've done just a remarkably better job. Inside to Nevada's. Nevada's goes to Scott. Scott goes up with the shot. And they're going to say Ortega went straight up and down on the play. Almo on the fast break the other way. And a foul going to be called on the shot by Herrera. Bulldog fans thought it was a clean block. So Herrera will shoot 2. Foul called on Gonzalo Corbalán. And Herrera's going to miss on the first. Herrera makes the second, and we're tied up at 17. And we've got the Tigers subbing in Harlan Gilbert, and Adrian Herrera will get a rest. Now things have made this game interesting. The Tigers handling the pressure better. They've taken advantage of it when they've gotten past the Bulldogs' press. And Las Cruces hasn't shot the ball well, too. There's definitely a lot to be said about that. Nevada's in the lane, catches and raises up with it. They're getting really deep into the Tiger defense. Inbounds goes to Gilbert. Gilbert stumbles, able to regather and try to throw it off a player, but does not go out of bounds. Nevada's raced the other way. Good feed. Spencer thought he got the block, but a foul going to be called on him. And Brown will go to the line for 2 free throws here. So Brown on the line for 2. The foul called on Claiborne Spencer, his first. And he will make that first free throw. 20-17, 4:42 to go in the second on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. And a foul going to be called on Nevada's on the rebound. The Tigers will get the possession. So the first on Nevada's, the 5th team foul. Both teams on 5 team fouls. Inbounds goes to Black. Black able to break the pressure quickly. Good aggressive moves by the Tigers. Ortega goes top of the key, stepping into it. Gilbert, and he knocks it down. Like the aggressiveness from Alamogordo as well. They're not playing with, heard it from a couple of players this year that they've played with a little bit of fear at times this season. Tonight just feels like they're going all out, and they've tied up the game again. Even at 20 with 4:25 to go here in the second quarter. Scott bounces to Hernandez, the right wing. Top of the key to Brown, inside to Nevada's. Nevada's tried to get it to Brown. Gilbert stepped in front of the pass. Harlan races the other way. Gilbert looking for Ortega. Ortega was able to gather it in. Black from up underneath the basket at a tough angle and was unable to get the shot to go. Nevada's gets the rebound up into the front court. Benjamin going to fire a quick three. That's no good. Rebound pulled by Hernandez. Scott gets it. He'll fire a 3. That's no good. And Black grabs the rebound. Black slowing things up in the backcourt. Able to push through the defense. Gets it off to Hernandez, rather to Spencer. And Spencer able to lay it up and in. And Clavon may have gotten away with an extra step there, but Tigers take the lead 22-20, 3:36 to go in the second. Scott top of the key, gives it off right wing to Benjamin, inside to Nevada's. Nevada's powers up with a shot, no good. And Ortega is going to get called for the foul, I believe. Ortega will pick up the harm, 6-team foul. And Sal Nevada's back where he is a perfect 4 of 4. And he's got 8 points tonight for the Bulldogs. First free throw good. One more for Nevadas. Some subs for the Bulldogs. And it's now Scott, Hernandez, Benjamin, Corbalon, and Nevadas shooting the free throw. And he makes them. And Nevadas will get subbed out by Josiah Montoya. Tigers out there with Herrera, Gilbert, Landon Moser's into the first time. And now a little bit different pressure look here from the Bulldogs. More of a 1-3-1 or a 1-2-2 trap. And Gilbert's going to throw it away. Harlan was expecting Adrian to work his way towards the midcourt line, threw it as a lead pass, and Adrian got off to a slow start. Or that was not what he was supposed to do there. It's one of the two. Can't decide which one, but it's Bulldog basketball, and they'll inbound. Corbalon has it, works it all the way over to the right wing. Top of the key, Hernandez. He drives. Hernandez going to be fouled, and I think Moser caught him across the arms. And it'll be a 1-and-1 here for the Bulldogs. Actually, are they saying that 1-and-1 or is that two? Okay, 1-and-1. Wasn't sure if he was in the act of shooting or not. Kind of surprised they didn't say that was two free throws. But Hernandez makes the first. It doesn't really matter. He does, and he'll get the bonus. 23-22 lost Cruces High. 3:15 to go in the second quarter. And one more for the 5'8 senior for Las Cruces High. Both free throws are good, and it's 24-22. Gilbert gets the inbounds. Bounce pass near side to Herrera. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert still has it in the backcourt. Gives it off to Herrera. Close to 10 seconds, but the Tigers able to avoid it. Herrera splits a couple of defenders. Left wing three from Spencer is good. And Clavon Spencer continues his strong shooting in this game. He's got 8, and 3 take the lead, 25-24. Under 3 minutes to go in the second. Top of the key, Scott. Pull-up jumper, got a little bit of space, and knocks it down. Pretty-looking shot from Marcus Scott. Now it's Herrera in the backcourt, gives it off to Gilbert. Gilbert, length of the court, goes to Kaler. Kaler to Herrera. Now to Gilbert. Kaler at the right wing. Grayson gives it off to Moser. Moser catches, drives right of the lane, and couldn't get the shot to fall. Benjamin pulls in the loose ball and brings it into the front court. 2:14 to go in the second. Corbalon, left corner. Montoya trying to post up inside. Kaler battling with him. Hernandez pump fake 3, then 2. Misses on that shot, and the Tigers grab the rebound. Gilbert pushes up the far sideline and then pulls up short. 2 minutes to go in the second on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. The Tigers trail 26-25. Kaler, top of the key. Kaler ball fakes and stops. Now looking for somebody to get it to, and it's Gilbert as he takes it back out near midcourt. Scott on him. Tigers not moving around very much, and not a good pass as Corbalon able to step in there and steal it away, and Spencer at least with a smart foul not allow Corbalon to get the easy lay-in. And there'll be 2 free throws for Corbalon. Corbalon 0 of 2 at the line, got 5 points tonight. And he will rim off the first. Subs for for the Tigers. Nate Black comes in for Landon Moser. Diego Ortega comes in for Clavon Spencer. A couple of guys playing with a couple of fouls. And the second free throw is good. Bulldogs lead out to 2, 27-25. Black gets the inbounds. Gives it off to Gilbert. And Gilbert's going to throw away another one in the backcourt. He tried to force through the hands of Corbalon and was expecting Nate Black to be in a spot that he wasn't. So, again, it's been markedly better for the Tigers facing this pressure from the Bulldogs, but If you want to stay in this game, you got to avoid those turnovers. Montoya gives it back to Scott at the right wing. Benjamin top of the key. He fires up a three. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Herrera, who gives it off to Gilbert. And we're closing in on a minute to go here in the first half. Regardless, this is so much better of an effort for the Tigers from game 1 to game 2. See if they can finish off this half strong. Black at the top of the key, looking to drive on Benjamin and loses the handle, but it comes out to Herrera near midcourt. Adrian almost loses it. Then a pass. Oof. Looking for it to go to Black, the near side. It gets deflected out of bounds and then last off the Tigers. And it's just been some, especially when they've gotten into the half court or even in the back, where there's been some kind of lazy passes for the Tigers. That's been the issue. 45 seconds left. Driving and feeding it off is Scott. And inside, Montoya is going to miss on the shot. Kaler is going to travel after he pulled in the rebound. And Coach Voigt felt like there could have been a travel on Scott, felt like there could have been a travel on Montoya, and then it was Kaler that got called for the travel when he was coming down with the rebound, so you knew he was going to be hot after the lack of a call to go their way. Tigers could have been called for a foul when Scott drove into the lane. Here's what it is. Hernandez able to drive in the lane, misses on the first, gets his own miss, puts it back, and that goes in. Inbounds goes to Gilbert with 25 seconds remaining. Bolt up their 1-3-1 trap. Gives it off to Black. Good cross-court pass. Herrera able to lay it up and in. And a foul. Folks dropped down. Adrian missed on the free throw, and Bulldogs were able to get a runner on the other side from Deuce Benjamin, and the Tigers on the other end on a last-second shot just missed out on it. So we're at halftime, 31-27. The Tigers are trailing the Bulldogs, but, boy, from one game to another and against the #1 team in the state, it's been a great start for the Tigers. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Tiger Basketball.
Every student wants their high school sports apparel, and there's only one place to get it, the Winner's Circle. They carry all the local school letter jackets, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, or Bear. While you're there, get your jacket personalized with embroidery, stitching, and have your letters and patches sewn on too. They also carry trophies, plaques, and awards, and service with a smile. It's all at the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street in Alamogordo.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
OFCU is teamed up with Desert Sun Auto Group in Alamogordo and Roswell to offer you special prices and rates. Starting Friday, February 15th through Thursday the 21st, OFCU is offering as low as 2.74% APR. Visit your local Desert Sun Auto dealership for more information. Hot deals for your wheels. Let's get rolling. All loans are subject to approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat, 120-horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension, take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
If you find yourself frustrated because your internet is slow, then you need to call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company. They have the speed, the reliability, and the customer service to turn your frustration into smiles. Now, doesn't that sound like a better plan? Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company at 585-2700 and get connected today.
We would like to
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to the Tiger Pits as Military Appreciation Night continues. They are honoring past, present, and future military that are in the house this evening. We've got Alamogordo Junior ROTC that are here, and it's been a very well put together evening for all of this. I think they've done a fantastic job with it. Tell you what, I was not expecting what we've gotten so far in the basketball game. The Tigers showing 31-27, led by 6 after one quarter, led by as much as 8, and have really stuck with the Bulldogs even as they've gone through they're able to come back and make a real effort to bring this one closer. So kudos to the Tigers. Just what a flip, 180-degree flip from what we saw in this game to the second game. Just very impressive for this Tiger basketball team. Adrian Herrera and Clavon Spencer leading the way with 8 points apiece for the Tigers. 4 points for Grayson Kaler, 3 points for Harlan Gilbert, and 2 points for Diego Ortega. For the Bulldogs, Sal Nevada is leading the way. He has got 10 points in the first half. 6 points for Gonzalo Corbalan. 3 points for Ray Brown, 4 points for Shea Hernandez, 4 points for Marcus Scott, and a pair of points for Deuce Benjamin. Tigers have handled the pressure better. They've hit their shots when they've gotten through the pressure this evening. That was a lot of the last game, was their ability to
we thank you.
Ability to not finish on the offensive end. They had a lot of layups that they missed in the first game, and tonight they're not missing as many of those. Certainly the turnovers have been a challenge for Alamo, but that'll be something they'll just have to try to get better at in the second half. And the Bulldogs are going to come out strong in half number 2, but it goes to show Alamogordo has really played so much better at home this season, and we see it again tonight. They really have done a great job at making this an interesting game tonight, and we'll see if maybe they can, they've gotten through a half a play. They're within 4. They could no doubt shock the state if they could come out of here with the win, but it's going to be very, very tough to do that in the final 16 minutes. Cruces, an exceptionally good basketball team, and there's a reason they're undefeated on the season. The Cloudcroft girls lost by 2 tonight. They faced off against Mescalero, so Mescalero, if they win coming up on Thursday, they will be tied with Lordsburg likely, and they'll play a tiebreaker game for that district game. Also, tonight's Tularosa boys are hosting Nimi. Alamogordo girls, we get an update for you from Cruces. Let you know what's going on there. They're playing the Lady Bulldogs tonight. Big game for the Alamogordo girls. 4-point game here at half. We'll take a commercial break and come back. Second half of play between the Tigers and the Bulldogs coming up.
Sometimes you just need a loan. Your daughter Debbie is getting married. Your son Toby needs a new tuba. Let's face it, families cost money. Things come up that you had no way of predicting. We make personal loans for occasions like this to people who have good credit. So next time you find yourself connected to the unexpected, stop in and see us about a personal loan, subject to credit approval. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
When you hear the term Outfitters of Champions, you know it's the winner's circle. They can do all your custom silk screen and embroidery on hats, shirts, and jackets. Whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The winner's circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices with group and team discounts available. They also customize trophies, personalized plaques, and sporting gear. The winner's circle, 1201 10th Street, or give them a call at 437-9373.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
OFCU is teamed up with Desert Sun Auto Group in Alamogordo and Roswell to offer you special prices and rates. Starting Friday, February 15th through Thursday the 21st, OFCU is offering as low as 2.74% APR. Visit your local Desert Sun Auto dealership for more information. Hot deals for your wheels. Let's get rolling. All loans are subject to approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7, and welcome back. The Tigers are trailing 31-27, led by 6 at the end of the first quarter, and have kept this a close game throughout. The question will be how they can start this third quarter. That has not been a strong suit for this basketball team this year, is how they come out of the locker room. So we'll see if they're able to come out strong and continue to make this a game. I don't know if many would have expected for this one to be as close of a game as it is. So looks like they're adding a little bit of warm-up time here for us because we had some festivities continue on with the Military Appreciation Night. Again, mentioned the Cloudcroft girls defeated by Mescalero Apaches. Mescalero Apaches 6-1. They just need to beat Capitan on Thursday to get to 7-1 and earn a tiebreaker game for the district regular season championship against Lordsburg next week. Mescalero and Cloudcroft boys playing tonight. Alamogordo girls at Las Cruces. I don't think I have a update for you guys. I'll let you guys know if I get one. And the Tularosa boys again facing off against NIMI. We'll probably have a final score before we sign off this evening. All right, let's take another quick break, and we'll come back second half with the Tigers trailing on the Richardson Motors scoreboard 31-27 to top-ranked Las Cruces. We'll be back.
What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company to get connected. 585-2700.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to the Tiger Pit. And we got a close one on our hands heading into the second half. Bulldogs leading the Tigers 31-27. And, boy, these first 2 or 3 minutes going to be really key if the Alamogordo is going to stick in this game the rest of the way. We've seen Alamo really have some trouble to start off third quarters. We've also seen some games where Almo's come out pretty hot, but it's been more unfortunately on the bad side for the Tigers as the Bulldogs have the basketball to begin. Scott gives it off to Hernandez, stops the right elbow, left elbow to Brown. Brown drives left of the lane. Brown fouled, misses on the shot attempts, and 2 free throws coming up for the 6'3 junior. Foul called on Clavon Spencer, his second, and the first foul of the second half. First free throw good for Brown. Second misses, and Ortega grabs the rebound. Ortega blocks Guetta and Taylor on the floor for the Tigers. Black able to get through a double team, gets it out to the corner to Guetta. Guetta keeps his dribble in the corner, gives it outside to Gilbert. Man-to-man for the Bulldogs, 7.5 minutes to go. The Tigers trailing 32-27. Gives it off to Black. Black has the ball knocked away. Him and Nevada is trying to fight for it in the backcourt. Black able to track it down. And the Tigers will reset here with Gilbert having the basketball. Black takes it over at the right wing, back to Harlan. Left wing now gives it out between the circles to Black. Back to Harlan. It's Guetta in the post. And like I said, man-to-man, but this is zone here from the Bulldogs, it looks like. Fooled me. Good feed from Nate Black. Flying Grayson Guetta in the low post. Good cross-court pass. Tigers had some really nice dishes this evening, and Grayson gets his first bucket. Tigers trailing 32-29. Scott give it off to Hernandez. Tigers stay in a man-to-man look. Go out to the corner. Corbalon. Now they go to Nevada's. Nevada's in the low post. Got a shot blocked by Kaler. Tigers get the loose ball. Here's Black, able to track down one that he lost the handle on in the corner. Gives it off to Kaler. Now between the circles, Gilbert directing traffic. Gives it off to Black. Tigers down by 3. Swing it from left side to the right. Back to Harlan. Now it's Nate, and Tigers continue to work it on the outside. Brown comes out hard on Black, gives it off to Gilbert. And Nate spinning away, gives it off to Ortega in the corner. Diego double teams and almost threw it away. Tigers able to work it from the opposite side of the pressure. Gilbert, top of the key, is going to drive and then have to pick it up and send it back outside. The Tigers will reset. 5:45 to go in the third. House goes inside to Kaler. Kaler tried to get it to Ortega. It was deflected. Guetta's going to get it, though, and he's going to knock down a three at the left wing. Grayson Guetta with the triple, and the Tigers tie it up at 32. 5.5 minutes to go in the third, as Scott will bring it across the timeline. Nevada's the right wing. Now over to the corner, Corbalon. Top of the key, give it to Brown. Now it's Scott. Feed it to Brown. Brown hangs in the air, and timeout going to be called by Coach Benjamin. 30-second timeout as the bucket is good from Ray Brown. And Alamogordo trails by 2, 34-32, with 5:09 remaining in the third, and we'll come right back.
Every student wants their high school sports apparel, and there's only one place to get it, the Winner's Circle. They carry all the local school letter jackets, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, or Bear. While you're there, get your jacket personalized with embroidery, stitching, and have your letters and patches sewn on too. They also carry trophies, plaques, and awards, and service with a smile. It's all at the Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street in Alamogordo.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7, 34-32, Bulldogs lead. And the Tigers looking to inbound. They get it to Black. And it's just a little man-to-man pressure here. Black will work it across the timeline all the way to the corner, all the way to the baseline. Tried to feed it to Guetta, but it's taken away by Scott. Scott will work it up the floor, and Guetta will bump him and pick up the foul. Second on Guetta, and the second team foul on the Tigers. 4:56 to go. That's aggressive from Nate. I thought that went pretty well right until the end, unfortunately. And Scott did a good job of staying home, not coming over and helping as Nate drove the baseline. Ball goes inside Nevada's. Kaler on him. Nevada is able to work past and get the lay-in. Sal Nevada's with 12 now for the Bulldogs. 4:42 remaining, and the ball almost stolen away by Corbalon. And was tried to be saved by Hernandez, but the Tigers come away with it. Here's Guetta. Guetta driving, baseline, missed on the shot, and Tiger fans wanted a foul. Nevada's looked like he went straight up and down, but Corbalon gonna fake on the three, then drive. Brown goes up with the shot. He'll miss in the lane, and 2 free throws coming up for Ray Brown. And the other, Nevada's. I think the one thing he wasn't, straight in front of the defender, kind of off. Kind of run into his side. Certainly could have been. I've definitely seen it called a foul before. Tigers are going to call a timeout, it looks. So a full timeout with 4:21 to go in the third. The Tigers trailing 36-32. And so it'll be a third timeout for the Tigers. Second timeout for the Tigers. They've got 3 remaining. On the Rooster Motor scoreboard, 36-32 your score, and we'll come right back.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
OFCU has teamed up with Desert Sun Auto Group in Alamogordo and Roswell to offer you special prices and rates. Starting Friday, February 15th through Thursday the 21st, OFCU is offering as low as 2.74% APR. Visit your local Desert Sun Auto dealership for more information. Hot deals for your wheels. Let's get rolling. All loans are subject to approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
throw is no good on the first for Ray Brown, who is now 2 of 5 at the line. 4:21 to go in the third. The Tigers on the Richardson Motor scoreboard trail 36-32, but able to tie up the game at 32. Bulldogs have scored the last 4 points and make it 5 as Brown makes the free throw. Guetta inbounds to Gilbert, and it's just man-to-man pressure here for the Bulldogs, as Gilbert will bring it across the timeline, guarded by Hernandez. Get right wing to Black. Black works past Scott. Now goes to Guetta, top of the key. Taylor between the circles, holds it there, and hands it off to Gilbert. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. The Tigers down by 5. Give it to Kaler at the left wing. Grayson looked like he was going to try to drive, and now he will try to drive left of the lane. He's going to get bumped, and they're going to say it's before the shot. They're going to call it on Brown. Benjamin will come into the game for Corbalon. Baseline left inbound. It's Burt. Get it to Kaler. Kaler goes up with the shot. He'll be fouled by Montoya. And 2 free throws coming up for Grayson Kaler. Second on Montoya, second team foul on the Bulldogs. And Kaler will knock through the first. He's got 5. And we'll see Sal Nevadas come back in the game. It'll be for Ray Brown, who just picked up his 3rd foul. Kaler will miss on the second, and the rebound pulled in by Montoya. Down by 4 of the Tigers. Hernandez brings it in the front court, the free throw line. Goes to the corner to Benjamin. Benjamin, right elbow pull-up jump shot, and that is true. Inbounds goes to Black. Black still with the ball in the backcourt, able to bring it across the timeline. Gives it off to the left wing. He's cut off there. Looking for somebody to get it to, and it's Ortega now between the circles, giving off to Gilbert. Tigers down by 6, 39-33 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. 3:10 remaining. Kaler going to get fouled. Certainly could have. I thought Grayson went up in the air. Probably should have been a traveling call. Kaler going to shoot 2 free throws here. 3rd foul called on Montoya. Front rim, the shot misses on the first. Corbalon will come into the game as he checks in for Montoya. Adrian Herrera going to come in. And the second free throw is good. (39-34) your score. Bulldogs leading the Tigers. Kaler, Gilbert, Herrera, Guetta, and Ortega on the floor for the Tigers. Ball goes inside to Nevadas. Kicks it out on a skip pass to the right wing. 3 is no good. But he missed everything, and Corbalon was right on the other side, worked like a pass. And Corbalon lays it up and in. Tigers will bring it in the front court, down by 7. 2:40 remaining in the third. Bounce pass goes to Ortega. Corbalon corps him out between the circles. Now to Herrera, right wing extended. Herrera top of the key. And had the ball knocked away. Benjamin got a hand on it. It deflects to Hernandez. Hernandez, little spin move right of the lane. Boy, he got clobbered after he put up the shot. Corbalon was in there for the tip-in, though, off the miss. And now we've got a whistle, and we got a timeout called by Coach Voigt. 43-34 with 2:20 remaining in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs trying to pull away here on the Richland Motor scoreboard. We'll take a break.
White Sands Motorsports has the next generation of accessible high-performance Can-Ams. 2- or 4-seat, 120-horsepower Maverick X3 Turbo. The Maverick X3's intensity comes from a mix of performance-driven mechanical and structural design. From its signature LEDs to its advanced cockpit, the rugged wheels and tires, and a stunning suspension, take your family and friends farther than ever with the Maverick X3. Pick yours up or take a test drive at White Sands Motorsports, 21070 Highway 70 West on the Holloman Highway.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Tigers turn it over on the inbounds and drive in the lane. Corbalon going to get fouled. They'll say it's before the shot, and it'll be an inbounds play here for the Bulldogs with 2:15 to go in the third foul on Harlan Gilbert. 14th foul on the Tigers. Benjamin, baseline rights inbounds, gives it to Scott. Bounce pass to Benjamin, top the key. Long three on the way, front of the rim, no good. Gilbert grabs the rebound, and then we've got... And then there's going to be a hold on Adrian Herrera. They're going to call a hold on the Tigers on the rebound. It was far away from the... the rebound was, so I didn't see it, but, you know, if they weren't letting the Bulldogs get back in transition, if he was holding on to somebody, that's a foul. Inbounds go Lawn. Now it's down between his legs. Gilbert trying to get to it, and there's going to be a little bit of hurt feelings afterwards. Both guys were fighting hard for the basketball. There's going to be a foul called. And they're going to call a foul on Harlan Gilbert. And Harlan was fighting hard to get to the basketball, and it was a scramble for it, and he was maybe a bit too aggressive there, but I don't know, you get into those scrums when you're fighting for the basketball, and now the officials are talking it over, and I'm not sure what happened afterwards, if they're going to call a technical foul. And both teams are going to head back out onto the floor. So they called the fourth foul on Harlan Gilbert. And right now, one of the officials is explaining the situation to Coach Voigt and Coach Benjamin. So it'll be Scott to inbound, baseline right. And it's top of the key with it. Here's Corbalon. And the kickball as Nate Black got a foot on it. They were trying to get it inside to Nevades. Inbounds goes to Benjamin, now between the circles. Ball goes to Scott. 1:48 remaining here in the third. By the way, it's Gabriel Marquez that came in for Harlan Gilbert after he picked up that fourth foul. Scott, left elbow jump shot. That'll rim out. Rebound is tapped back out by Nevades. Scott will have it. Scott will drive the lane and will be tied up. They'll say that, I think it was Guetta who was able to get a hand on it and draw the tie-up. And it'll be the Tigers getting it on the jump ball. 1:35 to go in the third. Inbounds goes to Herrera. Goes to Black here at the near side. Nate able to get it into the front court and almost lose it. Scott able to track it down. Going to allow the Tiger defense to get into the front court, though. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Scott has the ball taken away from behind by Marquez. And then a foul going to be called on Scott as he tried to kind of come over the top of Marquez and get the ball back. And we'll see Shukla into the game for the first time for the Bulldogs. And it'll be Scott picking up his first foul on the play. Herrera will inbound it near sideline, get it into Black. 1:09 remaining. Nate able to bring in the front court. Nate works it in the lane, gives it off to Kaler. Kaler in the corner picks up his dribble. Tried to work it outside to Marquez, but deflected out of bounds by Benjamin. 58 seconds remaining here in the third. Tigers trailing 43-34. Inbounds goes Marquez. Marquez looking to drive on Benjamin. Good spin move, gets in the lane. Nice finish there from Gabriel Marquez. Tigers down by 7. 52 seconds remaining here in the third. Hernandez works up ahead to Corbalon quickly. He stops the left wing. They go inside, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Nevada's. And they're going to say that he hooked him. Second foul on Nevada's, 15 foul. Inbounds goes to Herrera. Herrera able to get it across the timeline to Black. Black top of the key, and then a foul called on Hernandez. Herrera went down to the floor. And that was away from the basketball. Didn't see what happened. I don't know if Adrian was setting the screen. I don't know, maybe Coach Boyd was looking for an intentional there. I don't know. Wasn't happy with the call. Kaler drives the lane. Kaler is going to be fouled by Shukla. Shukla was trying to draw the charge, and they call the block on him instead. And it'll put Kaler at the line. 43-35, 31 second inning. There, it's 40-38. Dogs are going to miss a 1-and-1, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. The Tigers have kept it close. Grayson Kaler hit a couple of big free throws, and Gabriel Marquez also with a big bucket. Bulldogs looked like they were going to start to pull away. They're up by 9. Tigers scored the last 4 points of the third quarter, and we go to the fourth with Alamogordo trailing 43-38 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Don't you go anywhere.
What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
Tularosa Basin Telephone Company is famous for keeping you connected. They promise to deliver fast speeds, provide a reliable network, and do it all with a smile. Their customer service team is on top of every call with the answers you need. In fact, they believe their customers are the most important part of their business. Give Tularosa Basin Telephone Company a call at 585-2700 for the internet experience you've been waiting for.
Alamogordo 103.7, 43-38 your score. It's the Bulldogs in front of the Tigers, the #1 and undefeated Bulldogs. And a bit of a fight here against Alamo. The Tigers have made it interesting the whole way. Reset things, 7 team fouls apiece. Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining. The Bulldogs have 4. And Alamo's big foul trouble guy is Harlan Gilbert. He's got 4. He'll be on the bench right now. And Ray Brown has 3. He is back out on the floor for the Bulldogs. Marcus Scott will bring in the front court for Las Cruces. Gives it off to Hernandez. Top of the key at Sal Nevades. They go inside Brown. Tigers able to get in front of it and knock it away. Here is Herrera. Gets it into the front court. Kaler able to track it down on an errant pass. And the Tigers will set up offensively after the defensive effort. Black will give it off to Kaler. And now back to Herrera. Black looking to drive. Black into the lane. Fires up a wild shot. Tried to kind of shoulder his way into the lane and didn't really put up a great shot. And then coming up the floor, I think he's going to pick up a foul, and it's going to put the Bulldogs in line. Now it's going to be Herrera that'll pick up his second foul. 1-1, though, for Las Cruces. And it'll be Brown to the line shooting. Brown misses, but Nevades grabs the rebound. Jump stop, able to get the lay-in. Nevades has been the constant tonight for the Bulldogs. He's got 14. 45-38, into the front court with it is Black. Spencer over to the corner. Guetta works baseline, gets inside, and lays it up and in. Grayson Guetta with 7. And the Tigers cut it to a 5-point game, 45-40. Scott out between the circles with it. Inside, good feed to Brown. Brown able to power up through some contact and get it up and in. He's got 9. Certainly could have been a foul there on the Tigers as Black will bring it across the front court for the Tigers, the left wing. He's guarded by Scott. Black gives it off to Herrera. Adrian backpedals and gives it off to Spencer. Spencer drives the lane, kicks out to the corner. Get a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bulldogs, and they push on the fast break the other way, but Guetta gets back, at least deflected a pass inside. Nevada is able to track down the loose ball. Scott is going to go inside to Brown. Now go to Nevada's top of the key. Out to the corner. Carbalon 3, no good. Rebound again pulled in by the Bulldogs. Scott's got it, and a great drive baseline on the reverse. Gonzalo Carbalon, and a timeout going to be called by, I think the Bulldogs called it. I'll check and see, but full timeout on the floor. 6:05 to go in the fourth on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Tigers trailing 49-49. Bulldogs again trying to pull away.
If you and your family are looking for a new home, you don't have to look far for a home mortgage. As a community bank, we not only have great rates, we offer you friendly financial service right here in the neighborhood. There are a lot of options in real estate lending. We're here to see that you get a loan you can live with. Talk to us about your home mortgage. We're an equal housing lender. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
This is Brandon with Desert Sun. I'm not sure if you all know this, but Desert Sun Auto Group consists of 5 dealerships across the great state of New Mexico. This means we have 5 new car departments with over 500 vehicles to choose from and over 200 quality pre-owned vehicles. Majority of these vehicles, when bought from us, are backed with Desert Sun's lifetime powertrain protection. Stop by either Desert Sun Motors or Desert Sun Toyota today and let us help you find your new ride. See our full inventory at DesertSunMotors.com.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to the Tiger Pit. It's been a close one tonight. I'll honestly say I didn't necessarily expect that. The Tigers have continued to mixing against the Bulldogs, but they're down by 9. Pretty big tipping point here. Alamo needs some stops, and they also need to make some buckets here. Herrera able to get it in the front court. Spencer gets blocked. Ray Brown, good recovery defense by him as he was out of position and came off and rejected that shot from Spencer. Out of bounds it goes. Tigers will keep it, though. 5:54 to go in the fourth. Herrera to inbound. Gives it to Kaler in the corner. Ball at the left wing. Guetta trying to get position inside on Hernandez. Now Kaler driving baseline. Good feed to Gilbert, and Gilbert will lay it up and in. Arlen Gilbert gets the easy bucket off a drive and then a pass from Grayson Kaler. 5:35 to go in the fourth. Tigers trail by 7. Here's Brown driving baseline. Jump stop, hangs in the air off the glass and good. Again, fought through some contact. And Brown with 11 now. 51-42. Tigers down by 9 again. Pass goes to the corner to Guetta. Now back outside Kaler. 5:18 remaining in the game. Between the circles, it's Gilbert. He'll dribble with it now. Man-to-man defense for Las Cruces. Kaler continues dribble. Hesitates and looks to drive. Almost traveled. Gives it off to Spencer. Now they go top of the key to Gilbert. And he'll back it out, Will Harlan. Harlan out there with 4 fouls. Trying to work around the screen for Spencer. Spencer has the ball knocked out of bounds. Went off his foot, and I think it was Corbalon that got a hand on it, and then it deflected off the foot and kicked out of bounds by Spencer. Now, Tigers can't have turnovers down the stretch here. They trail by 9, and they also need some big stops here on this end. Scava walking in the front court for the Bulldogs. Ball over in the right corner. Top of the key to give it to Brown. And what a feed, and the alley-oop dunk. Corbalon sent it back door, and Brown caught it and stuffed it. 53-42. Here is Guetta. His shot blocked. Tries to save it. He does to Gilbert. And the Tigers will reset. Brown hands it off to, rather I should say Brown, Gilbert hands it off to Herrera. Here's Herrera. We're trying to drive his way, and offensive foul as Herrera gets upended by Ray Brown. He has really been a difference here in these last couple of minutes. Came up with a big block on a Spencer 3. Alley-oop finish on one end. Before that, he's hanging runner, and in there he draws the charge. .4:14 to go in the fourth, and the Tigers are down by 11. Bulldogs trying to put this away. They go inside to Brown. Spencer is going to foul him. Brown is going to make the bucket. And again, an impressive finish. That all came from Brown, able to work the positioning inside as Guetta will check out, and Marquez will it was the fourth foul on Clavon. And Brown makes the free throw as well. 9 points in the quarter, 16 for the game for Ray Brown. Top of the key. And then a pass to Spencer for 3 is no good. Black with the pass. Bulldogs get the rebound. And under 4 minutes to go, and Cruces up by 14. Ball in the corner. And over to the far side to Carbalon. Now driving is Scott. Scott, little double clutch, misses on it. Guetta, or rather I should say Marquez grabs the rebound, looking for somebody to get it to, and finds the Black. Black pushing up the floor. Black stops in the lane, hangs, and he finishes. And we're going to get a in his timeout. I'm not sure why he stopped that, but maybe thought that there was a timeout that was going to be called and it did not. Maybe inadvertent whistle. 3:18 to go in the fourth. Nevada's almost lost the pass. It was behind him. Kaler sticking with him. And a timeout going to be called by Coach Benjamin. Almost a 5-second call, and good defense by Grayson Kaler. 3:11 remaining in the fourth. The Tigers down by 12 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard, and we'll be right back.
When you hear the term Outfitters of Champions, you know it's the winner's circle. They can do all your custom silk screen and embroidery on hats, shirts, and jackets. Whether it's for your business, team sales, special events, or personal use. The winner's circle is the place for quality work at reasonable prices with group and team discounts available. They also customize trophies, personalized plaques, and sporting gear. The winner's circle, 1201 10th Street, or give them a call at 437-9373.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep...
Bulldogs are going to lose the basketball out of bounds here with 3:11 to go in the fourth. And the Tigers will have it back down by 12. Spencer looking to inbound, gets it to Black. And it's just man-to-man pressure here for the Bulldogs. Nadel working into the front court. Nice behind-the-back dribble. Keeps his dribble. At the right wing, gives it off to Spencer. Now to Gilbert. 3 minutes to go. Tigers can't take too much time here. Down by 12, but want to get a good shot off. Spencer at the left wing. Spencer looking to drive on Brown. Spencer all the way to the basket, misses on the scoop shot. And it'll be a rebound pulled in by Hernandez. 2:52 remaining. Scott will give it off to Corbalon. And the Bulldogs may try to run a little bit of clock here. Corbalon. Boy, it looked like Black was trying to foul him there, and Corbalon able to drive all the way to the basket. 14 for Corbalon. Skip pass to Gilbert, rather, get in the corner from Gilbert. And Marquez is going to travel with it as he drove into the lane. 58-44 with 2:29 to go in the fourth. It'll be Black coming out of the basketball game. I think he got caught by an inadvertent hand when Corbalon drove to the basket. Scott will bring it in the front court. Herrera's back in for the Tigers. Now it's Hernandez with it. He'll give it off to Corbalon. Running the weave on the outside. Here's Hernandez. Kicks it out to the corner, Nevadas. 2:10 remaining in the fourth. Tigers down by 14. Driving and kicking it back out. And that's going to be a backcourt here for the Bulldogs. Nobody touched that. And it'll be Corbalon to get to it. Didn't allow the Tigers to get to the basketball and get an easy lay-in. So the Tigers will have the ball on this end, inbounds on the far sideline with an even 2 minutes to go in the game. Herrera gives it off to Gilbert. And now it's Kaler, top of the key. Gives it off to Marquez. Over to the corner. Spencer looking to drive. Baseline on Brown. Goes inside. Herrera able to get the reverse up, but not a very good one. And the rebound pulled in by Hernandez. Hernandez will push it in the front court with 1:40 remaining. Ball comes to the near side. Corbalon. Corbalon drives all the way to the basket, and he stuffs it down, and then a technical foul on Corbalon as he did a pull-up on the rim. You know, an impressive drive by Corbalon there, but that's one of those things, and I think both high school and college basketball, you can't do the pull-up on the rim. Free throw good from Spencer. It's not going to be something that hurts the Bulldogs. I mean, that gave them a 16-point lead there. Look at the basketball, and 2 free throws there. Both are good from Spencer. 16 for Corbalon after the dunk. Herrera will give it to Gilbert. Tigers down by 14, 90 seconds to go in the game. Right wing, it's Herrera. Kaler looking to drive. A little turnaround fadeaway. That's good. Nice looking shot there from Grayson Kaler. Tigers down by 12, 60-48. Ball coming to the near side to Scott. Now over the far side, it's Hernandez. Gets it all the way in the front court to Nevades. Now Corbalon. Gilbert on him. Gives it out between the circles. Scott. Now it's Corbalon. Back to Scott. Under a minute to go. Tigers down by 12. Here's Hernandez. And a bad pass looking to the corner for Nevades. And goes out of bounds. So the Tigers will get it back here. Nate Black will come in. It'll be for Herrera, who turned his ankle or what happened there. He is coming up a little lame to the bench. Inbounds goes to Gilbert. Gilbert trying to work his way to the front court. Ball goes out of bounds, knocked away by the Bulldogs. 48 seconds left, and Grayson Guerra will come in for Gabriel Marquez. Inbounds the baseline. Black, catch, shoot three. That's no good. Underneath, Clavon had a chance to get to it, but it's taken away by Nevades, and the Bulldogs will slowly bring it in the front court here. Scott guarded by Guerra, able to get past him, but he'll send it back out towards midcourt. As the Bulldogs slowing it down and finishing this one off. The Tigers should be proud of their effort tonight, but probably not going to feel especially great because I think they're down by 5 going to the fourth quarter, had a chance to win the basketball game. And that'll just about do it here as the Bulldogs continue to dribble it out. Scott with it, got it by Guerra. 2 seconds and 1. And that'll be a final, 60-48. Las Cruces defeats Alamogordo, but much closer than I think anybody would have anticipated going into tonight's game, as the Tigers will fall to 4-21 and 1-10 in district play. So the Tigers will finish off the regular season on Friday against Deming. We'll talk about that, and we'll also get you some final stats. Tigers again fall on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, 60-48 on Military Appreciation Night.
Hey Alamogordo, Sleepwell is fully expanded in size and product. Now at a new location, 811 First Street on the corner of First Street in Florida. Our expansion now includes furniture for your entire home. Not only are the Sleepwell sleep experts here to help you fight morning back pain, find better sleep, and live healthier, but now we can also help you find home furnishings you've always dreamed of. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, we have it all. Come see us at our new location, corner of Florida and First Street. Remember, when you sleep well, you live well.
OFCU is teamed up with Desert Sun Auto Group in Alamogordo and Roswell to offer you special prices and rates. Starting Friday, February 15th through Thursday the 21st, OFCU is offering as low as 2.74% APR. Visit your local Desert Sun Auto dealership for more information. Hot deals for your wheels. Let's get rolling. All loads are subject to approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Looking for high-quality, factory-authorized service for your ATV or motorcycle? Check out White Sands Motorsports. Our experienced service technicians ready to provide you with fast, efficient service on your sport vehicle. Whether it's a brand new purchase or your daily driver, White Sands Motorsports provides estimates, warranty work, safety inspections, and of course customizations to fit your personality. White Sands Motorsports will help you maintain your investment. 21070 Highway 70 West in Alamogordo. Call 437-8189 to schedule an appointment today. What makes Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai unique? We're all about you. Your vision, your style, your needs, and your story. Vision is fully stocked with dozens of the hottest 2019 models, including the Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling truck for over 40 years. With financing options to fit every budget and a sales team dedicated to you, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai continues the Yes We Can tradition. All we need is you. Visit us today at 1500 South White Sands Boulevard or 24/7 online at visionfordlincoln.com.
If you find yourself frustrated because your internet is slow, then you need to call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company. They have the speed, the reliability, and the customer service to turn your frustration into smiles. Now, doesn't that sound like a better plan? Call Tularosa Basin Telephone Company at 585-2700 and get connected today.
When someone thinks they have a better idea, like a new way to make it or a new place to take it, they start their own business. Every small business has not-so-small ambitions. We can help you with about every financial service you'll need, like e-statements to save your filing space, mobile banking from your smartphone, lines of credit for expansion, and online account access. To us, there's nothing small about small business. First National Bank, member FDIC. When you grow, we grow.
ESPN Alamogordo 103.7. Welcome back to the Tiger Pit. And, boy, much different game than I expected. I expected the Tigers to play better than they did in the first game, but, boy, they had a chance to win the basketball game this evening. They led by 6 after the first quarter. We're down by just 4 at halftime, down by 5 going to the fourth quarter. I mean, they had a legitimate chance to beat an undefeated and #1 team in the state of New Mexico. And for the kind of season that it has been for the Tigers, what a way to finish it off if they could have gotten the victory tonight. The Bulldogs, I feel like, showed why they were on towards the end, especially Ray Brown and Gonzalo Corbalán, and the way those two guys finished the game for the Bulldogs on both the offensive and defensive ends really stood out to me for the way that they played. So, again, there's a reason they're undefeated. There's a reason they're #1. But I think the boys should be proud of their effort tonight. I guarantee the coaches aren't much on victories in that way. I'm trying to think of the right word to look for there, but moral victories. It's completely escaping me. But I do think they should be proud of the way they played tonight. It was such a better effort than the last game. That game was over at halftime, and this one, Tigers pushed them. And it's a young team. They're going to have everybody back next year. If they can continue to build and continue to gain some confidence, I still feel like confidence has been the biggest thing that has really challenged the Tigers this year. If that can get better for Alamo, we'll see what happens. But unfortunately, we'll have to wait and see that till next year. But Tigers do play on Friday at Deming. See if they can get to #6 in the district. Be something to feel good about. And then on top of that, district tournament next week. We'll see. The Tigers could maybe take tonight's game and go, hey, listen, we could shock everybody, go on the road and win 3 games next week and make the state tournament. So got to keep that confidence up. Leading scorers tonight for the Tigers, 10 points for both Grayson Kaler and Clavon Spencer. 8 points for Ian Herrera, 7 points for Grayson Guerra. Harlan Gilbert had 5, Gabriel Marquez had 4, Nate Black and Diego Ortega had 2. I think I got my math right there. I hope I did. But for the Bulldogs, Gonzalo Corbalán had 16. Ray Brown had 16 as well. Sal Nevadas with 4. Deuce Benjamin had 4. So did Shea Hernandez and Marcus Scott. I'm sorry, Sal Nevadas had 14. Definitely not doing my math correctly there. So Tigers again on Friday will face off against Deming. We'll be there for the regular season finale. Alamo girls with a huge win tonight, 50-44. Lost Cruces High. The Lady Tigers, now if they win at home on Friday against Deming, they will clinch second place in the district, which definitely make their road towards the district tournament championship a little bit easier. So they win tonight and improve to 7-4 in district, and I believe 18-7 overall on the season now. They're back at home on Friday. Don't have a Cruces boys score for you. I do have the Cloudcroft girls. They lost by 2 to Mescalero Apache tonight. And check for the Cloudcroft Mescalero boys score up on our Facebook page as well. But again, your final score, Tigers fall to the Las Cruces High Bulldogs 60-48 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow on the Roundup at 2 p.m. here on ESPN Alamogordo.
This has been a presentation of Alamogordo Tiger Sports, brought to you by Desert Sun Motors, First National Bank, Tularosa Basin Telephone Company, Otero Federal Credit Union, Sleep Well, Vision Ford Lincoln Hyundai and Premium Pre-Owned Vehicles, The Winter Circle, White Sands Motorsports, and Richardson Motors. Thanks for listening. You're listening to ESPN Alamogordo 103.7, Southern New Mexico's sports leader, KNMZ Alamogordo.
Welcome to the Electric Circus, known as Freddie and Fitzsimmons. ESPN app, Sirius XM Channel 80 and iHeartRadio, presented by Progressive Insurance. 10 years, $300 million. That's the contract Manny Machado got